Welcome back to part 4 of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly on original hardware.
You did it! The swirly thingy is working!
We ended off the previous episode with this, but it has been a week, so that flag just got reset. Anyway, let's head into the new level. This level did require 25 dragonflies, and we have exactly that many, so might as well go and check it out. Not entirely sure what this level's layout will be, as with all of these, since I've never actually played this game before. Well, before this playthrough. But, yeah, at least all the loading screens seem unique. Rather than just the same flying through a portal animation. PlayStation 1 limitations did, honestly, I feel like they helped more than they hindered. The extra limitations just breathed extra creativity. But here we go. Immediately 2 gems. And immediate lag, as usual with these levels. As it gets its bearings straight.
Hey, Spyro! The Riptocs have invaded our palace and sabotaged the machines powering our hourglass. Your electric breath would be perfect for powering the machines. No one around here can get any sleep. Can you help us?
Why do you need an hourglass to get sleep? Okay, are those 2 dragonflies just right there at the beginning? No? They're stars. Okay, they'll... Oh! There's the ice breath. Okay, right, since we just got that, let's leave. And if we go and get the ice breath now, that would be great. Because we might need it for that level. So I'll see you guys back at the dragon statue. Okay, we're pretty much here. This, I believe, is the final upgrade that we can get.
The magic of this sacred rune will bestow upon you the power of ice breath.
So now we should be able to access the final bit of the hub world as well. But we're not here to do that today, so back to the sleep world it is. Don't even know what it's called. Probably should have checked. Thankfully it's a very short walk back. The issue is the loading screen, I think, is longer than the walk back, so... Gotta wait for this now! Okay. Should be there now. If the game didn't crash on me. It's taking a while, that's not good. It hasn't done any of these black screens before, so... I can only assume the game broke. I'll just see you guys when it's actually working again. If it does actually work again. Turns out that is a well-known glitch, and I just reset the console. So... yeah, turns out it did actually crash. But, yeah, it's... not great when it does that. Okay, the beginning seems to be working again, so I'll cut back to the level, I guess, if it'll work again. Cloud 9 is the only level that supposedly does that. I did look it up in the short time between. So, yeah, back to the level then. Okay, cool. It actually just put me right back into the level. I didn't even have to go through the Dragon Realms. That's strange. But, useful, to say the least. Ah, okay, so now it cycles with the ice breath first. Good to know that it kept that too. But yeah, this lag is just crazy. Oh, there is another gem over here, hiding behind one of the flower pots. I reckon that... Oh, right, this level is very spread out. So I guess I'll take this path first, since it's the only one with an actual bridge to it. Right, I guess these enemies are too large to be charged, so using the breath abilities is the only way. The only one that doesn't deal damage seems to be the bubble breath. Although I haven't tried out the ice breath yet, so I guess I could try that. Okay, it freezes. Noted. That's probably to be expected. Although we can now actually beat the first level. Completely. I don't think I've missed any gems behind me at the start there. Although, I wonder if this is actually the way we were supposed to go, and the other ways were just side stuff. Because this seems like it would be the proper way. Right, let's just use Electric Breath, that way I don't have to do the additional charge to defeat the enemies. Let's also not fall into the water, since these enemies in here could potentially hit me underwater, them having ranged attacks and all. Okay, I think I'm safe. Oh wait, there is actually another one over here. Yeah, there's definitely gems in the water. And the fewer gems there are in the overworld, the less laggy it will be. And hopefully, no gems clip out of bounds in this one. I still remember that from a week ago. Or 2 weeks. I don't even remember how long it's been since I last recorded this, because I had a couple of them built up. But that buffer's gone. And I'm pretty sure so are all the gems down here. Good. Right, back up to the surface. Seems like there's only one spot to get out of the water here, and I actually did miss the gem that was on it, so good thing I found that. Back up to the top then. It's a shame Sparks didn't retain any of his abilities from the previous games. It would have made this a lot better. Or a lot easier, anyway. Not necessarily better. Ooh! Hidden pot. And one on the other side, too. Don't know how I missed that one the first time. I guess it was just hidden behind the other plant pot. Right, let's make sure to deal with the enemies first. There's those two. I heard a dragonfly too. Right, now to deal with all of these little vases. And all the gems that are just lying around, because a lot of these ones around the edge are not loaded in at all times. I knew this game was unoptimized, but I didn't realize it was this bad. Oh, it's a thief! Huh. Okay, don't know what that's for, but it's probably going to be that bear that was in the middle of this area. Still haven't seen the dragonfly that's supposed to be around here, though. It might be on the rainbow. Or it could be up there. If it's up top, then we have a different problem. I should really be taking this a bit more methodically. But so long as we can defeat the Lumas, we should be fine. At least in terms of health. That doesn't appear to be all of them. This area has a lot of gems just lying about. Don't get too close, or we'll start a cutscene, I'm sure. Okay, now I think we can get close enough. There we go. Wow, you had to get really close for that. And yeah, we did need the wand for that.
Thanks, Spyro. Now I can power up the swirly.
But I still haven't seen... Ah! Dragonfly up there. And an extra vase down here, so... Of course I'll grab that. At least the gem that was inside it. Easy enough. Yeah, that one's going to be a pain. Seems to be going between multiple platforms. Let's get Bubble Breath active. All of these gems from around the outside. Did not mean to do that. Right, I really should deal with all of these enemies that are around here as well. Okay. Seems like they're trying to attack me from here. What is that? Oh, right, it's an extra life, of course. I'm trying to recenter the camera behind me, but didn't end up working. Of course, it's the second stick now for that. And I think that was the only gem that was on there. Thankfully, touching the enemies in this game doesn't instantly deal damage. I don't think it did that in the previous games either, so I'm glad they haven't changed that. Some of them it would get them to start their attacking animation though, so there is that change a little bit, but... Where is the Dragonfly? Back to the start, I guess. Oh, this one's going to be a pain, isn't it? It seems to only be flying between 2 points, so... shouldn't be too much of an issue. Never mind, it seems to have a 3rd point now. I'm going to hope the rainbow is solid here. I'm pretty sure it will be, and that appears to be the only direction we can go out of it, so we've got to do the entire obstacle course just to get around to the rainbow. Oh, I thought I could glide to one of these platforms, but no, they're a lot further out than I thought. Or much further round than I thought. Thankfully, I can just dash between a bunch of them, so... No issues there, and I almost fell off. So... almost an issue there. And yeah, this rainbow is solid, so... Nope. Okay. Can't grab any of those. I realised that ended. Had to jump. I imagine that's what we need to use our electric breath for. Was it just 2? No, there was a 3rd. Okay, that seems to fully power it. Right, okay, let's head back up top. Try and grab this this dragonfly. Right, we've got the bubble breath active. Where's it going now? Got it.
Hey, it's Savino.
Right. From my understanding, there's 10 dragonflies in each world. We have 1. And yeah, there is 10 in each world. So there's a total of 90. I mean, they could have just reused names from the 3rd game. Not too many people would have noticed. Plus, I'm pretty sure they even reused names in that same game. Okay, that was weird. The gems started out underground and rotated into position. I'm guessing that's what happened. I saw the shadow, but there was nothing on top of it. Again, this game is not great. Oh yeah, bubble breath. I'm surprised it didn't try and hit me there. Did not miss a single gem anywhere, did I? No. Good. Okay. Just these ones lying around then. Storm cloud. I had a feeling I'd need to use thunder on that, or I guess lightning. Yeah, it would be lightning, because it's... Thunder is the sound. Also, why is it thunder and lightning if lightning comes first? The speed of light is faster than the speed of sound. So... Right, there doesn't appear to be any... gems on the moving platforms. Right, that's another cloud gone. Oh, we're gonna have to go up top, aren't we? I saw something that looked like some sort of jar. Oh, and that gem was, again, rotated out of position. Wonder why that happens. Did not want to go up here yet. Go back down. That wasn't the one that I missed, was it? No, it wasn't. I just saw a regular gem, not a jar. Okay, so what is up here? Another enemy. And a lot more platforms. And some spots where my camera can get stuck as well. It's great. Is it over there that I need to go, or is it over there? I'm going to take this platform, since it's a lot easier to land on. And there are gems up here. There's probably some gems up on the other spots as well. But, eh. Okay, so there's 2 more. I noticed last time that had a 3. Oh, and an extra life. I'll always take those. I think this game so far has been easier than the original trilogy. Never mind. I think that is actually my my first failure. And that brings me back to here. Okay. So, to get back to where I need to be, I guess it's this way. Oh! Thundercloud that I didn't spot before. And it dropped a gem. How many of those have I missed? I suppose we'll have to see when we get around to just trying to find all the gems that I've missed. There's no Sparks levels here, so I'm assuming there's no Sparks power-ups in the game centered around dragonflies. The dragonflies don't get any extra abilities, even when they had them before. Why? Oh yeah, camera's inverted. Need to remember that. Okay, is this one activated? It is. Okay. I did mean to come back here. I did need to come back here too. So there's down there, or going along these pillars. Oh, that's not a jar, that's a dragonfly. We had to go up here. Right, don't go anywhere. Good.
Hey, it's Sylvia.
Okay, now we need to go over there. But I think I'm going to lose too much height if I try and glide directly to it, so... Safest way is to just take the platform. But I'm not going to take the platform, I'm going to glide over to it from the upper spot. Why is there a wall there? Don't tell me I'm all the way back at the... the other spot. Right, yeah, I do have to go this way then. Okay, so going this way gets us back to that part of the level. With the pillars just on the left. Then you can turn right, then left, back to the whirlwind. Oh yeah, that's a thing that I've just seen recently. Apparently there is a new Spyro game in the works for spring of 2027, so hopefully I can finish the series by then. Right, let's glide down and hopefully land on this pillar instead of the one that was at the wall. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything on these pillars. Probably should have noticed that before. But as long as we go towards the center, we should be fine. There wouldn't be a hole in one of these platforms. I think that's all of those. Ah!
Hey, it's Ice Boy.
Right, that's another one. A lot of these dragonflies have just been out in the open in this level. Finally, another checkpoint. Okay. Staircase. Take it nice and slow, unless a giant barrel comes down the stairs or something. Ah, there is an enemy at the top. Make sure we're not on bubble breath. We should be fine. Okay, what do you have to say this time?
These lightning clouds are electrifying the pools.
That's about it.
Can you use your super flame breath to get rid of them?
Did that really have to be a second
flame breath and get it to work.
a second box? Neither of those even filled half. Oh, I guess I missed one. Is that it?
Great job, Spyro! While you were taking care of the clouds, I found this flying thing stuck in one of them. You see?
Nice, that's another dragonfly.
Hey, it's Takahiro! Can you swim to the next machine? I'm too scared of the water.
Pretty sure you shouldn't be swimming in such a sleep-deprived state. But, yeah. Oh, right, I still have the super flame. Right, let's not charge around the outside here, because this is maybe a little too narrow for my liking. I can charge towards the middle, though. These gems shouldn't be a problem, although I didn't grab one of them. I broke the bottle, and it just didn't get picked up for some reason. I must have hit the neck of the bottle or something. Yeah. And then Sparks didn't pick it up either. Another gem that just dropped there. As long as I don't fall out of bounds, I should be fine. Previous level had an out of bounds gem. It was not fun to look for. Since within bounds it literally did not exist. Okay. I need to actually check whether that number matches up. We got 3,396. 3,596. So in here it's actually correct. Yeah, I just need to add 200 to my total. Okay. Seems like the coast is clear here, but there's no whirlwind or anything. We're gonna have to glide to the next spot then. I love it when my glide doesn't come out. Oh, and we're going to climb the staircase again. I just want to beat the level. I do not want glitches. And then again, I am playing the most buggy game in the series. Ah, but I have to if I want to play the entire series. That goes for any series. Okay, which way is shorter? Maybe even just towards the center. I feel like a platforms was missing. Oh, I can't change which breath I'm using while the super flame thing's going. Is there an enemy here? Thought I heard... yeah. Thought I heard one. So that's 3. So there's just one more. And I think that's all the gems for this platform as well. Oh, missed one. In the direction that I need to go. No gems missed so far. Just hope this level's a big loop like the rest of them. Well, like most of them. There have been a couple of them where they didn't seem to loop very well. I think mostly the boss levels of Spyro 1.
Thanks for the help, Spyro.
No Dragonfly or anything? Just a thanks? Doesn't seem to be any more gems around here. And the camera's stuck. Love that. Okay, I think that's the only path forward. Yeah. Don't know why it's on the rightmost one. I'd have expected it to be in the middle. Oh, the camera's stuck again. Didn't think I was playing Mario 64 here. I've already played that on the channel. Okay, seems like there is more to the level. We can head over that way. Or we can go up that ladder. And I think I'm going to take the ladder first. I heard a dragonfly. I see a dragonfly. Got it.
Hey, it's Goose.
That's half of them for this level now. We can climb even higher. So glad they increased the climbing speed for this game. Also, I'm sure that dragonfly sound effect just kept going after it got collected. That's happened a few times now. And I hear a whirlwind. Never mind, that's a portal. Probably to a side area. And I get the feeling I might have missed some gems. Maybe not. Maybe. I'll head back up there. Barely got back up. But I'm pretty sure I missed these ledges off to the left and right here. Camera? Camera! There we go. Oh, hello. That's why I can hear the thing.
Hey, it's
Well, the dragonfly sound. Because there was another one. Decently well hidden around a corner. Yeah, definitely can't get up there. I think the sound effects are starting to stack up. Because I also hear the portal one. So the sound effect buffer's starting to not get cleared. This game really is broken. Where to next? I think that's the start of the level again. Maybe that was the end of the level. Up there. But we're not done here, so... let's head down to this spot here. Not sure why they put two gems right next to each other there. Oh, that's why I can hear the portal. It's another portal. And I think that's the entire upper section here, so we're just going to wait on this platform. If the camera will behave. Oh, another instance of two gems being right next to each other instead of a two gem. Or a gem worth two. Don't think there's anything on top of those pillars. Although I do think that might be a secret island there. Oh wait, we're not actually quite done with the level. Camera, don't get stuck on that. Right, we can drop down here, clearly. If I can drop down here, that is. And not go back into the whirlwind immediately. But clearly that's an impossibility. Maybe I need to approach from a corner, because that's slightly further away. If the camera will actually behave as well. No, even the corners don't work. Right, I'm going to have to glide out and back in. Okay, something cancelled my glide there. Whoa, massive lag spike. I think I just loaded the entire level all at once there. Which is never good for a game. I think the game's starting to break down. Right, I need to go over to a completely different spot. That's earlier in the level. And I'm pretty sure that spot's over here. Yeah, pressing X again doesn't do anything while you're in midair. So if your glide gets cancelled for whatever reason, you just can't keep going. Wrong breath ability. Here we go. Whoa! Game's so broken it can't even retain its aspect ratio. Okay, how many more gems are left? Well, gems down here, not many, but for the rest of the level, who's to say? The Atlas. Cloud9, okay, so we're missing 42 gems, because this level only has 800. And none of those are going to be in side areas. At least as long as it stays consistent with previous levels. But I really wish the sound buffer would actually clear so I can have some thoughts. But nope. The portal sound, the whirlwind sound, and the dragonfly sound are just all constant now. I'll take an extra life. I wonder if falling off would help. Oh, these are the extra islands from the start that I could see. But didn't go to. That does explain a little bit then. Though these last few gems are probably going to be a little bit of a pain to get. And I should probably clear this entire level in one go just because of the level intro glitch. Or level intro crash, rather. This game decides it wants to be part of a different series and just crashes. Right, yeah, I've definitely been around this entire level now. How many gems am I missing now? With those extra things. And yeah, those really should have stopped, those sound effects. Looks like 14. And only 4 dragonflies. But those portals are probably going to be what's stopping us from getting most of the rest of the dragonflies. Did the dragonflies' names come up? At least the names of the missions associated with them. No, I don't want Dragon Realms. Or Dragonfly Dojo, Crop Circle Country. Because this one actually does give us one name. This one. Okay, there's no names. I can hardly even see some of these, because I don't know why the text is so low quality. It wasn't even like that in Spyro 1. I think I know what I'm gonna call this. I see some more gems. Okay. We have to glide from somewhere. Oh, you can just make that. Cool. That brings us over to somewhere very late in the level then. Yeah, I'm probably going to call this episode something like fourth layered sound effect or something like that. Or fourth permanent sound effect. Because these sound effects are... I don't think they're supposed to loop this long, this far away from like the origin point. Right, now I need to get here, up the whirlwind, and onto that roof. How do I get to that roof? Because there are gems on top of there. I can see them. Well, I can see one of them. But if there's one, we have to get up there. Somehow. And I really don't know how. There's so many up there. There has to be another way. Right? Maybe there's a ladder, or something else. Maybe there's a whirlwind a bit closer. There has to be something, though. Some way up there. That loads a completely separate area. So let's stay in this one. It has to be entirely self-contained. Oh, I didn't have to do all of that. I could just glide over here. Cool. That points me in a completely wrong direction. And so, getting over to that roof appears to be impossible. This is about as close as I can get. Or maybe up there, since it's higher. But still. There's no way up there. Those gems just don't seem possible. Unless I do an extremely long glide from over here. Because this one... Wait, if you hold... Oh, you can just press down on the right analog stick. You don't press it down, you press down on the analog stick. If I can get up there, somehow, I might be able to glide over to that spot. But there doesn't appear to be any way of doing that. Oops, I've fallen. Right, I'm going to have to look up how to get those gems, because those ones seem impossible. Okay, I seem to have found a walkthrough for the 14 missing gems that I'm also missing. Seems like a lot of people miss these. These ones in particular. Right, so I need to backtrack. Or... I might be able to go from here? No? Maybe not. Right. So it says, coming back out of the challenge, stay on the topmost. Okay, so that's all the dragonflies. However, there are still some gems to find. Stay on the platforms outside of the secret room and face the 4 pillars across the way. Jump and glide to them. That's those ones. Oh. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Hopefully I don't have to go across the entire level. I have to go across the entire level just to attempt it once. And only once. There's no way back up there unless you go around the entire level again. Right, I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the level then. Okay, I made it back to the clock tower. But this gives us one attempt at this. I mean, from here, we've got as many attempts as we need, really. But this second jump is the one where we only get one attempt. And I have to glide all the way over to this roof. And if I fall off this roof, I have to do that entire section again. These 14 gems that are up here feel like they were modded in. Okay, we got the... Oh, there it is. We got the sound effect before the... Okay, now I see why it's called Thunder and Lightning. The sound effect happened first, before the visual effect. Long before the visual effect, even. I might have to just leave it here. Something has come up while I was making my way back over there. I just thought I'd get this one last thing done, and we'll come back to this level once we do a big comeback to, well, big backtrack to the previous areas. We've still got to clear the Dragon Realms as well. I think we're going to do that in the next episode, as well as a bit of some backtracking. And depending on how many episodes we need, we're just going to continue with the backtracking until there's like maybe one area left, if that. Okay, that was weird. Why did it just go white all of a sudden? Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's cash in all the gems and save the game. But other than that, I've been Luke, playing Spyro 4 on Original hardware. Signing out.